Look, you can just see, there's no rain in California right now.
It's pouring rain.
Even the chickens know. Can you see them? Those chickens got it made, man. What's up, guys? How you doing? All right, I gotta show you. I had a whole bunch of footage already done and ready to roll and everything else, and I just downloaded it all. It was all crap. Something happened inside of this GoPro, and it just completely jacked up all my footage. Half of it was missing, some of it was there. It's just a mess. So I have to okay, let me just tell you a funny story. I don't think I've posted anything since Christmas, since before Christmas, so my apologies. But we have gone places to thrift and do some other stuff, and then there's some other stuff we can talk about as well. But I was going to be smart and hit the flea market in Napa. Our closest flea market here, probably, yeah, Napa Vallejo flea market's probably our closest, I'd say. There is another flea market that's, excuse me, northeast of here, which would be, it's pretty famous, not world famous like Rose Bowl famous, but it's called Denio's, and it's in Roseville, California, which is, I don't want to call it a suburb of Sacramento. It's its own town, its own city, but it's outside of Sacramento. Citrus Heights area, so forth. So if you guys are from Northern California, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not, you're completely lost, and it doesn't matter which direction you're going. So, okay. I was going to go to the Napa Vallejo flea market. I got up, I took a shower, I got all ready. Had cash in pocket, man. I was ready to roll, and I was going to buy some shit. So I roll up, and it's closed.
Are we open for business?
Sorry, we are not open yet.
My luck, man. I've never heard of the flea market being closed, but obviously it's closed. I think it's just a winter thing, and they close during the holidays. They're not closed forever. God, that place is bonkers every Sunday. Okay, so anyway, I want to show you. There's some stuff I can't show you physically because it's already been listed, and some stuff is sold. I will do a quick. I just want to go through real quick some of the stuff that I know that we got the other day. So by the way, I probably should say this right now. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year!
I hope you all had a great New Year. It was safe. For us, it was non-productive. I think Candy and I went to our local casino that we hate with a passion at this point because they just keep taking our money.
Shut up and take my money.
And we just kind of hung out there. They had a band and all kinds of stuff, so it was cool. I got to spend it with the love of my life, which is always a good thing. So the rain has finally subsided in California. This is the first week without rain in the last 3 weeks. So we're happy. And as I just showed you, the chickens are happy, and the cats are happy, and the dog is happy. So anyway, with that, let me move on. You don't give a shit about any of that. You want to see what we picked up. I'm going to try and let me set this camera up so I can show you some stuff. I'm just trying to figure out this lighting situation, man. I've got 1,000 lights in this room. I don't know how well any of it's going to work. I don't know what you guys can see in the video. I do try to watch the videos a little bit to see what's working, what's not. But I don't know. I think you guys are just you're more worried about the content. If you're worried about something different than what we picked up, let me know in the comments, and yeah, we'll let it go. So anyway, on this video, I want to do a quick show you what we've picked up, and I'll show you what's sold as well. So okay, we were going to go to Southern California for the holidays and just do a little bit of thrifting, check some stuff out, and we got sick. I never get sick, and I just picked up a bug, and it kicked the hell out of me. And then subsequently, I gave it to Candy, and she's been sick for a couple of weeks now. So I'm trying to get over the hump here. Okay, so let me show you what we got. This is stuff we picked up the other day at our local Savers. These are 7 for All Mankind women's pants. I'm being told that skinny jeans are out, flared ends, flared legs are in. So these are 7 for All Mankind women's Luxe Vintage. They comp well, but I don't know how well they'll do. $10.79 we paid for those. I'll put all the comp stuff in there. Like I said, some of the stuff I'm going to have to put in there because it's already been listed. So we got this hat, Cooey hat. I think that's how you say it. $4.49 for that. Cooey camouflage adjustable. It's got the Velcro. Can you say Velcro on YouTube? I don't know. I just did. Okay. This pair of Empire. Now, these are Empire corduroy women's jeans. This is kind of the skate culture thing and all that. It's got all that embroidered on it, the Empire on there. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. So anyway, it doesn't matter. They're corduroy jeans. They're in really good condition. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. So Disney, I'm kind of backing off of Disney stuff. I was kind of picking up a lot of Disney stuff. Candy and I were having a discussion, I think last night, where I was saying, I think Loungefly, and this is all speculation. I have no evidence of this whatsoever, but it's just kind of my observation that Loungefly kind of has screwed the market for those backpacks. They used to be very sought after and very lucrative. I still have 2 of them sitting in the closet that need to be, and we have a couple actually in boxes that are brand new that Candy bought at Disneyland, and we're just trying to get rid of stuff that we don't need or want or whatever. So anyway, my estimation on the whole thing is that Loungefly kind of screwed that whole market by just oversaturating all of that. There's a Loungefly for everything now, and they're just not as rare and kind of sought after as they used to be. So I've got 2 sitting. Candy's got a couple in our that are listed. They're out in the garage waiting to be sold. And that brings me to t-shirts, which we have a lot of Disney t-shirts, and I've just gotten to the point where it's got to be rare or very original to pick up. This isn't so much, but it could be. It's a 2020 Happy New Year. That's the graphic on it. It's just a short sleeve t-shirt, 2XL. So that has that going for it. And it's Mickey Mouse with the top hat. Paid $8.79 for that. Don't know what it comps for. Probably does all right. This, still contemplating on keeping this or not. It's really cool. This is a vintage. Now, it's not single stitch, but, we're getting, the further we go every year, we're getting away from vintage having to be single stitch. Now, single stitch will be very sought after the longer we continue on this giant marble of a planet that we are. It's on a Delta. I remember there used to be a Delta heavyweight tag. This is a Delta soft tag. It's a little elastic. It's so I don't know if that makes, I don't know if, so I should rephrase that. I don't know if it's vintage or not. It seems vintage to me. It has that tag. Most of the shirts that I pick up now that are newer shirts are printed tags or, something like that. So, but it's Lucky Charms. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. And it's green, so that's kind of cool. $8.79, we pay for that one as well. It's I think that's a 2XL also. Yeah, it's a 2XL. Sullen. This is another brand that's kind of in the vein of like Diamond Supply or kind of that Metal Militia type genre. This was that's the graphic that it's got the small graphic on the left chest. There, it's a men's. I think this is an XL or 2XL. This is an XL, and then it's got the back hit. That's the back hit on it. So took a chance on it. I don't know how well Sullen does. I know some of the Sullen stuff, like the Sullen hats, Brixton Supply, that kind of stuff. $7.79 paid for that one. I went to Savers a couple of weeks ago, and there was a pair of jeans there, and I asked Candy. I was like, because I really lean on Candy for it. She does a lot more research than I do. There was a pair of Cody James jeans, and I wasn't sure if those were good or not. We've been selling the hell out of Ariat jeans. Ariats do killer. We have sold True Religions in the past, but I have a couple of pair. That's not true. I did sell a pair of True Religions a couple of weeks ago. But I did pick up another pair of Trues, and we have a couple of pair. They're smaller in size, so that doesn't help. But Ariats do well. This name, I just got to do a little more research on, but I figured a t-shirt might be a good place to start. Cody James, it's got the skull, patriotic skull on the back. This is a long sleeve, and it's got the Cody James hit on the sleeve. And it's got the Cody James, a little bit of a different graphic, small on the left chest. $8.79 we paid for that one, and that's a 2X. So, good size. I love picking up XLs and 2X. Okay, so here is an example of what I'm talking about. I had to get this one because it's a little bit unique. This is Disneyland Resort. It's Halloween themed, but what's the name of the car? I should have done some research on this. I can never remember the name of the car in Cars. The race, Owen Wilson.
Your name is Lightning.
Yes! Lightning McQueen here. And
Cuckoo-chow, that guy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here he is, but he's got fangs and he's got devil horns. So that's cool. It says Disneyland Resort. Not sure anything else could make that as cool. This is a 2X. Maybe if it had a back hit or if it was on all over, that would be cool. I got this. I'll put it here, the listing, because I just listed it today. It's a Young LA, whatever, heavyweight pullover hoodie. And it's sick. It's got the snake logo on the front. You can see all that right there. We paid, I don't know. I'll have to look at the listing right there. I don't remember. I posted a bunch of stuff today. And I think we listed it for 40 something bucks or something like that. So you'll see, but it was heavyweight. It's not just a regular pullover hoodie or a zip up hoodie like this. It was heavier duty than this. Anyway, okay. So that brings me to these Youngla workout shorts. There you go. They got the Youngla there on the leg part of it, drawstring, super elastic, got the logo on the back pocket, What we pay for these? We paid $8.29 for these. These are medium, so don't usually pick those up, but we have sold those before. Okay, this is from an older trip, I think. So there is some stuff left that I can show you from our Savers trip before. What you didn't see here that we picked up a bunch of shoes, and I'll put them here. Let's see, there was a pair of Ariat slip-ons, Patriotic. They were almost brand new. Put those there. There was a pair of Vionic women's slip-ons. Put those there. You can see those. Let me see if I can remember here. There was a pair of Hey Dudes, but that was the trip before, but I'll put those there because I just listed those. There was a pair of Emerica, Dixon independent collabs, low top skate shoes with the independent logo on the side. Those are pretty sick. You can see those right here. There was a pair of Minnetonka moccasins, women's moccasins side zip with the fringe on there. You can see those right here. Okay, so let me move on. Our last trip to Savers, because now I see my battery's about to die. So if it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay, $8.79 we paid for this. Okay, back in the day, kids, we used to get magazines.
A magazine?
Magazine, Home Magazine, Muscle Magazine, Ladies Magazine.
Now, the sports magazine was called Sports Illustrated. Do a little Google search on your device there and look up magazine. And it'll show you it's kind of like a book. It had some pages in it. A couple of hot models in there, and you guys know you got the swimsuit edition every year. Yep. So they started putting dudes on there. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Anyway, when you subscribed and you had the magazine sent to your house, Sports Illustrated would send you a gift. This was one of them. I remember this. Sports Illustrated on the tag, on the label, I should say, and it's got the SI on the chest there. It's just kind of a lightweight knit pullover, long sleeve, not quite a sweater, but you know, whatever, kind of like long johns. Okay, here's a pair of, this is a shirt, long sleeve shirt, Quicksilver. It's got the Quicksilver hit on the sleeve here. I don't think, does it have, no, nothing on the back. Okay, $9.79 we paid for this. This was a Savers one. Also, I think this is a this is a regular XL. And there's Quicksilvers on both. And Quicksilver hits on both arms, and they're different. So this is a solid yellow Quicksilver. This one's tropical. It's got some palm trees mixed in there. Kind of see it there. That's pretty sick. Got this baseball glove. Put me in, coach. I can barely get this on my... I just bought a new first baseman's glove, and it's been like a 6-month break-in. I could probably field better with this glove that barely fits my hand. I'm ready, man. Put me in. But anyway, this is a Rawlings RBG 90. I've sold old gloves in the past. Do your research. Some of them sell phenomenal. And you can generally, you'll find these at Goodwill all day long. This was a Goodwill buy, Goodwill Napa. So when I went to the flea market and they were closed, I just hit the Goodwill in Napa, and that was there. I think we paid like $6 for it, and it'll sell for about $45. Okay, and then I hit the Goodwill in Fairfield. I usually find really good shoes there. I did not this time. However, I'll show you the shirts I found. This one I paid $5 for. This is a Crooklyn, Crooklyn's Finest. I think this is a Rockaware. I think if I remember correctly, Rockaware is Jay-Z, or is that? I think Rockaware is Jay-Z. I don't remember. Anyway, Crooklyn's Finest. I'm gonna put that. I gotta get that. $5 we paid for that. I don't know what this. This is a 2XL. It's an old shirt, man. And I'm still kind of doing some research on it to find out what the hell it is. $6.99 I paid for this. It's a 2XL, but it's got some funky graphics on it, man. I don't even know what, some of the words are so blurry I can't even tell what they are. That's the front hit. That's the back hit. It's crazy looking. I like it. I don't know. If I didn't have 1,000 shirts already, I might keep it. But all right, a female. I think that this was in men's clothes. This might be a men's. It's a men's. It's got to be a men's. V-neck T-shirt. Guess. Guess is always hit or miss. Vintage Guess jeans do well. $6.99 for this. Just got that hit on the front. It's nothing special. It's lightweight. Grab this Nirvana. Like I said, I didn't find a lot of stuff at the Goodwill Fairfield. I usually do really well in shoes there, but none. And the ones that they did have that were decent were priced so high, I was like, forget about it. So I ended up, they had pretty good selection of t-shirts. This is not vintage, but it's on the tailgate label. $6.99 paid for this, but the Nirvana on the pocket, the happy face and the script are both embroidered. So that was pretty cool. I thought that was different. That's a large, but with those being embroidered, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, I got this Hobie. Hobie's kind of a surf label. $7.99 we paid for this one. This is an XL. Okay, I got to be honest with you, man. My GoPro just took a shit because the battery died. So I'm just going to show you all the rest of this stuff real quick here in its hole that it's laying in. Let's see. This is cool. KUHL. I have to put this on an auxiliary battery. And I don't know how well this is going to work. So cool. Men's short sleeve button up. $7.99 we paid for that. That one actually comps really well. This label is Zed's Dead. Not familiar with the label. However, it is tie-dye. It's a pullover hoodie. It's got the Zed's Dead, or it says something on the, I don't know what the hell it's, yeah, Zed's Dead. Kind of backwards there on the sleeve. $8.99 we paid for that. Authentic Zed's Dead. I don't know if there's any counterfeit Zed's Deads out there, but apparently they're worried about it. Lacoste. Candy always makes fun of me for grabbing this because we have a Lacoste factory store here in our town. We used to be well known for so many other things. Now we're just known for our factory stores. Lacoste, get the little alligator there. Lime green, $9.29 for this guy on the Lacoste label. See the little alligator there. Okay, I grabbed this. This is all still, I guess it's the last one. You can see how messy this place is. Okay, this is a vintage satin kind of bomber jacket. Can you see it? It wants to just slide right down. So, got the stripes there on the, this is going to be the worst presentation ever.
You suck, man.
That's it. Just wants to slide down the picture board. What did I pay for that? $9.99. This is vintage. That I can confirm. It's West Stark, USA, and this is made in USA. There's a style code there. Anyway, made in USA. Vintage satin bomber jacket. Pretty damn cool. I think the one I comped when I grabbed. Now the only problem with this is it's not a great size. I think it's I thought it was a small. Yeah, it's a small. But the one I did comp that was a small, a sold comp, was $50, and I paid $9.99 for that. So it's cool, and it's blank. There's nothing on it, so you could buy it and turn that into whatever you want. Okay, that's what we picked up at Goodwill, Savers. There's a bunch of other stuff, and I'll try and link it. Not link it, but I'll put it on here so you can see it. There's a bunch of stuff that we grabbed these at how could I forget these are in my way all the time. These are saddlebags. Now, we don't pick up a lot of hard goods or big goods, stuff like that, but these are leather saddlebags. These are for a Triumph motorcycle. They were $26 each, so a little over $50 for both of these, but some of these go for over $100 each. So I think we'll do all right with those. Those will probably go on Facebook Marketplace. They could go on eBay also. They're not heavy, they're light, but they're big. So a lot of times when I put that kind of stuff on eBay, the shipping freaks people out. While I'm passing this up here, I wanted to show you this also. Candy's son has recently moved into his own apartment. He's going through his stuff. He's finding out he doesn't want a bunch of, and probably doesn't fit into a lot of his old clothes like the rest of us. So there was a bunch of these he had. These are Rip and Dip. Rip and Dip is a really good label. I don't know what genre you would put it in, but these are, I think they're all hoodies. Rip and Dip. We've already had people inquiring about these. And they go for pretty good dough. I don't know if that's a Rip and Dip also. I think it is. Anyway, so there's those that we've got. These are all, I'll try and put them all right here so you can see them, what they list for. And, you know, obviously Candy bought them for her son many, many, many years ago, and now we're selling them. So, and then, so here's a bunch of stuff. Here's the Youngla. You can see the snake logo there. That's the hoodie that I just, this is all the stuff that we got. Maybe I can, let's play a little game here. Guess what's in the package. This is a Tommy Bahama reversible sweatshirt. This is a vintage Dropkick Murphys band t-shirt on the Fruit of the Loom label. It's got the 33 Larry Bird on the back. There's a couple of Dixons in here, Dixon shirts that we have left over. I think one or two of these are left over from our huge, I found them in a box, and then just doing some research realized that they weren't even listed. So I had to break them out of their package and relist them. I think these two are left over from our $1,500 Dixon purchase. You can see that video here. Boop, boop. And then there's a couple that I bought from a local dude on Facebook Marketplace that we saw. This is a short sleeve bamboo. That one right there might be left over as well. So anyway, there's about 3 or 4 Dixons there. What else do we have? This is a Figs scrub pot. What is this? This is a Peterbilt semis. You can see the logo right there. That's a long sleeve men's t-shirt. Don't remember what size that is. A vintage starter. San Jose Sharks teal polo shirt. That's a men's. I don't remember what size that one is either. What is this? Okay, here's the pair of Trues that I picked up the other day. These are true men's jeans with the flaps, but I just sold a pair of these that had the leather flaps. These have the denim flaps, so, but they still have the white stitching, thick white stitching. They'll do pretty good. This was a Tough Bear, Teddy Fresh full zip cardigan sweatshirt. You'll see that there. This is a Rose Bowl flea market. Zara men's denim jacket up there. So this is a Kenny Chesney concert shirt. It's on the Comfort Colors. It's a medium, but it is a concert shirt, so try and pick those all up all the time. Okay, here's a picked up a couple of these at Savers. I think I paid 15 or 16 bucks for these. This is a primitive. It's got the like the Iron Eagle logo on the chest, but it's a windbreaker. So there's that one, and then there was this Diamond Supply one. You can't see the logo. I barely see it there, but those both I paid the same price for each of those. Those go for about 50 bucks each, I think. This was a Maccabi t-shirt. It's all embroidered. It says they big mad, I think it was. Yeah, they big mad. It's got looks like Tom and Jerry. Maccabi has a bunch of stuff that has like not Ren and Stimpy. There was a couple of kind of like knockoffs that were supposed to be like Tom and Jerry. Trying to think of their name now. It was hilarious. Anyway, this right here is a, what the hell was the label on this? I don't remember. I'm going to put it right here though, because I'll find it. It was it's a really cool lightweight hoodie, but it's got a really cool back hit on it. It says SoCal Huntington Beach on it. And then here's a pair of corduroy Vans cargo pants. Those should be pretty good. And then a Vans all over print floral. It's got one pocket all over print floral. So that's there as well. Okay, that's everything so far, I think, that we picked up between Savers, Goodwill. I think that's it. I know I'm missing something, but if I do miss it, I'll try and put it in here and edit it in there somehow. I don't know. For whatever reason, I can't figure out how to. The GoPro is mocking me, and it's starting to piss me off. But anyway, I'm gonna end this part of the video here because that's all the stuff that we've picked up in the last couple of weeks.
1, 2, 3,